It's raw like get raw, man. Look, it's the claw. I'm rocking with Gully TV. You niggas better pay attention or get found somewhere on the
So you need an online push. Gully TV Media. East Coast, West Coast, down south, uptown, downtown, Switzerland. The hottest in the business. Underground MCs. Need a push? Gully TV. Published authors. You need a push? Gully TV. Your daily online source of hip-hop, sports, and fashion. The email is below. GullyTVBoss@gmail. Hit me up. I'll be there. I got a special guest. I've been trying to put this interview together for some time now for a couple of reasons. Number one is you're a very unique MC in regards to subject matter in this day and age. And I pride myself on being able to spot an MC anywhere, you know what I'm saying? And I picked up on what you was doing on Instagram. I really, really appreciate having you on my platform. So go ahead and introduce yourself, G.
Yeah, St.BASIL. I'm here on Gully TV, man. You know, it's definitely an honor and a privilege for me to be here with you, because
Right.
I'm always tuned into you.
No doubt. Last time we spoke on IG is when D1 and Kendrick Lamar kind of went off back to back.
Yeah.
And they were saying that I think Kendrick's song was something called like the end of the party, basically saying the party is over, all the bullshit.
Let the party die.
Yeah, let the party die.
Yeah.
And me and you had a prior conversation, and you was telling me that you basically said you didn't really feel appreciated coming out of Philly with your subject matter. You said that they didn't appreciate the message.
Right, yeah.
How you feel now that the complexion of music is changing? Is that the fans is fed up with the bullshit now?
Not Philly fans.
Philly is different, man.
Philly always on. Philly gonna always be on the bullshit. Until somebody, like if somebody, Philly like a front running town. I love my city to death, but unless somebody take off, then they get behind that. But no, right now Philly Philly behind. Philly's still on the dumb shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, always 24/7.
Okay, well, Philly is just one city on the East Coast. The rest of the world seem like they starving for something new, man. We whenever you cut on YouTube, you bombarded with all of the murders and killings associated with hip hop music. Mm-hmm. And people got kids, man. And not only that, people are growing tired of not only people being killed, but the incarceration. They putting a lot of rapping niggas in jail about that bullshit. So, is it changing for you at all now that you still pressing forward with your message?
Yeah. So, like you said, around the world, people tired of it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I get more love now. Like it's taking off. You know what I'm saying? Like so. Once the eyes get on it in other places, it's like, damn, who this guy? Like most of my people that follow and support me, they from places like Oklahoma, you know what I mean, Omaha, Nebraska, places I ain't really know black people was there like that. You know what I mean? Right. So yeah, I get love. I get love outside the city, but you know, I mean, I don't. Baltimore's another place. Show me crazy love. Yeah. You know, they going through it too now and then. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah, I be straight outside the city. People more like it's a breath of fresh air, and I think from an optic standpoint, when people see me, it's like, damn, O.B.H rapping. You know what I mean? So it's like it's almost like a shock to the system. Yeah. But they expect you to be like Curtis Blow, but when they don't come off like that, you know what I mean? Right. That's where they show the love. At, you know what I mean?
If you want to be technical though, everybody that's nice or skilled at this craft is someone that might be considered an old head. Might have a little gray in the beard. Might be over 40. Yeah. So I mean, you gotta be able to ultimately take pride in being of that class of veteran MCs.
For sure. And you can't let it affect you. You know what I mean? Because the worst thing that you can do is be an old head trying to be a young boy. Yeah. Like you look weird. You know
Absolutely.
What I mean? You know what I'm saying? So just do you. And they expecting to hear that from you. You're an older person. They're not expecting to hear you still talking about you on the corner and shit. Like, why you on the corner, bro? You 40. Like, what you got going on? So it really be like that. But when the more years you go by, you get to sharpen up. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's how it worked out for me anyway. I got better as I got older.
Tell me about the Byzantine Kings, the collective you come from. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So it's Byzantine,
Byzantine,
right?
okay.
Yeah, Byzantine Kings, right? So that's a group I originally was with, 7 of us.
7 deep.
Yeah,
okay.
7 deep. So we took the name Byzantine because during the Byzantine Empire, black people actually ruled during that period.
Got it.
You understand what I'm saying? Ruled Europe, ruled Asia.
Yeah.
And even though it was a dark period of time, these was men that stood up for righteousness. So that's why we took names and monikers after those particular black men that ruled during that time.
Got
like
it.
St.BASIL, St. Leo, St. Justinian. You know what I'm saying? So we just was like, look, we gonna come in. Our message is gonna be different because we coming from a different space.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it just was that way. So that's how we broke and started like rocking in New York, BBQs and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then I kind of like caught on, like people would like gravitate towards me, like yo, him, because we from different cities.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, y'all built a squad of MCs from different cities.
Yeah.
How was y'all able to pull that off?
Yeah, I mean, it just we got together. We had a mutual mentor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That just basically he was like, yeah, I put you all in the same room and let's see how it go. Yeah. And we just had like a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? And just we rocked out from there.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So how were y'all received as the Byzantine Kings?
You know what? It depends on where we went at.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because every crowd ain't the same.
Yeah.
When we was in our element, like hip hop, you know, ain't no rapping over the MP3. Like you got it, you know what I mean? Like when you with the MCs, they like, yeah, all right, yeah, let's go. But then when you get somewhere where it's like, you know what I mean, a little bit different, you know, more like mainstream, is like what they on, they trying to do the Wu-Tang thing or whatever. Like it was on that type of vibe.
I get it.
You know what I mean? So it depends on where we was at, but by and large though, we got love, especially in New York, mainly in New York. We really got love,
How long you been rapping?
So, how long when I answer this question, Gully, I always look at it like, when did I start taking it serious? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say like since '96, bro.
Okay.
'96 is when I really was like doing shows and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I can do this. You know what I mean? So, like '96, but I always been like into it. I remember I wrote my first rap to like Ice-T first. Drank the LP. Yeah.
So you was out here getting busy when the Roots was taking off.
They wasn't even off yet.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, when I started rapping, they was rapping on South Street.
Okay.
Out there, you know, rapping, doing freestyles and all that. So
who was out here back then? 100X and all that type of shit?
100X, Ram Squad. Yeah. So Major Figures wasn't the Figures yet. Yeah. Spade was in like Lyrical Terrorists. Okay. That was their group. Non-Brigade, but they went by the name Task Force. Right. So it was back then.
Like, give me that old Philly, man.
Yeah, all that. So who else was out back then? Bahama Deer was. We had the 5 spot down here on Old City. In Old City, the 5 spot used to go there, get your you know, open mic on and all that. But really, Ram Squad had it on lot. Tough Crew was ringing off like. But Ram Squad and all of them was younger guys. Yeah. Tough Crew and all of them. They was the established guys. My part of town.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we still had guys like Steady B, Cool C, EST, and all of them from 3 Times Dope. But we was like that younger group that was like behind them coming up.
Got it.
So yeah, that was all before like right before like the Figures and all of that got started. Yeah.
Was there anybody particular out of Philly that inspired you to do this?
Not in Philly that inspired me.
Who inspired you overall?
Overall, like I was a heavy Kane boy.
I figured that. I kind of can see it in you.
Yeah.
For real.
I was a heavy Kane,
Right.
Kane, then KRS-One. My big 3 was Kane, KRS-One, and Rakim.
No doubt.
I had that in rotation like this.
Hell of a trifecta.
Yeah.
When did you start actually saying, fuck it, I'm about to go start putting these rhymes? You left the open mic scene, I'm about to go start actually recording.
Yeah, so like around, I'm gonna say like 2002 is when I'm like, all right, I got like let's go, let's do it. Cause I always had people like, yo, you can do it, but I never really had like the connects, never really had like, you know what I mean? Certain crowds I really wasn't in, cause I hoop. Yeah. So it was like I'm playing ball. I ain't really got time to do this and do that. Yeah. You know what I mean? So then finally, once I was done college and all that, it was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and lock in, bro. Try to get busy. So,
you play at high school out here?
Yeah.
Who you play for?
Parkway.
Did y'all play against Gratz and all that?
Yeah.
Who you was playing against from Gratz?
All right, so she in 1993.
Yeah. Played against Reds and them?
Yeah, Reds. They backcourt was Reds, Terrell Stokes, Jamal Redman was the power forward, Aylin Watson was the forward, but this one they had the bomb squad because they still had Lenard Stewart and Rondell Turner came off the bench.
I heard about Rondell Turner, yeah.
That's my guy, Bump, yeah. And then she was in the middle. That's the year they was #1 in the country. Yeah. 1993.
They was like 31-0 or some shit, 32-0 or some crazy shit.
Yep. That was that year. Yeah. That was my class.
So you played in the pub league?
Yeah. I played in the pub.
So what it was like playing against Gratz?
Oh no, it was a cheat code, man. Listen, they had like a real D1 squad. Yeah. Like so you had Reds. Reds was like the ultimate point guard.
I heard so much about him.
Reds. He never turned the ball over, never made a dumb play. Yeah. You couldn't speed him up. And then Rel Stokes was like 1 and 8. Like you had 1 and 1-8. It was like 2 point guards on the court at the same time. Yeah. And then everything went around Rasheed, of course. So that 93 squad was probably the best high school team I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. Yeah, but
niggas just throwing them alley-oops on y'all and shit.
but Mr. L ain't really have him playing like that. Yeah. He would play them like really, they would just work on, it wasn't really like he was on the court. They was out there like on practice, like, you know what I'm saying? And they couldn't really be blowing teams out, but they was just out there, you know, having little 15-point quarters, 20-point quarters, wrap it up by halftime is over, let the bench play. It was like that. Right. When they played like competition, like Oak Hill and them schools, like, and they was just, then they turned up. And
then they just bomb.
Yeah, but it ain't no need to do that against us. I sent her 6'6". They got a full, she's 6'10", Rondell 6'7", Jamal Redman, all them, they had a real D1 squad, power forwards and all. So we had them. Then we had Roman, Mark Jackson was there. We had Germantown Academy with Alvin Williams. Yeah. Like that 93 class was loaded.
Yeah, you played amongst them. I was hearing so much about them, dude. I was like a freshman in 93. So I'm going to basketball camps. Yeah. So I'm hearing about these niggas and shit. Like I don't know their faces all like, but I'm hearing about Mr. Ellaby and Sean Red Smith and everybody that you named and shit. It was a legendary period. The pub league ain't like that no more.
No, it's different. It's like 90 schools, man. I don't know. I can't keep up with. And then, see, what they got now, we didn't have it then. Like, they compete in the States now. Yeah. If we competed in the States, all four classes would have came from the pub. Yeah. Or the Catholic League, because the Catholic League was loaded too. But now it's a little bit different. The game is different. These guys don't know how to really play. So it's hard for me to, like, look at it and be like, they shoot 100 threes a game. Yeah. There's no real positions or whatever. Like, we had real positions.
Changed a lot.
Changed a lot.
You know what I mean? Okay. So you described yourself, you was like, well, I wasn't really in the basketball. I mean, I wasn't all the way in the rapping. I was more in the hooping. Didn't the rappers and the hoopers kind of like, wasn't they like in the same rooms? Were they like in the same spaces and shit like that?
Yeah, most of the guys that rap hoop.
Exactly.
Like Gil hoop, Spade hoop. Like they all hoop, but it was like some niggas like really took the rapping a little bit more serious. Right. And some niggas took the hooping a little bit more serious. Like it wasn't no doing both because that rapping shit required you to be in certain spaces. Yeah. That the hooping ain't allow you to be at. You know what I mean? So it was like, which one is going to be? And then I played in the PSAC. So once I left for college, it was like.
Oh, so you played against Edinburgh and all of them?
Yeah.
What school you went to?
Kutztown.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I went to Slippery Rock.
Okay. Oh, the Rock.
I went to the Rock.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. No doubt.
Yeah. Lock Haven, all that. Edinburgh. Yeah. There's a couple of them, man. I remember people say we was in the East. That's the West. Edinburgh and all. Yeah.
Shippensburg. Yeah. No doubt. Shout out to the PSAC. Yeah. So getting back to the music shit, right?
Yeah.
You got a son that's doing this too.
Yeah.
I seen a record that y'all did together. What is it like having your little man in the same art form? We not calling hip hop culture.
Right.
At this point, I was in a discussion with an older gentleman. He was like, hip hop ain't no goddamn culture.
Right.
It changes too much.
Right.
Culture don't really too much change and shit. Culture is almost final.
Right.
Whereas hip hop kind of goes through these changes. So we gonna call it an art form. What is it like having your little man in the same art form?
It's kind of surreal. I gotta be honest, cause I see him, and I remember like when I was at his space. Like to me, he's so much far ahead of where I was at.
Yeah.
And he got all the advantages that I didn't have. Only thing I just tell him is like, just stay on it, because you right there. I get calls on him and all of that, and it's just like I just try to do things so he don't gotta go through like what I had to go through.
Right.
Yeah. It's wild because sometimes I'm in the studio with him. We might be creating.
Right.
I might get in dad mode, but it's like no, I gotta let him rock out. Yeah, but Ja, he just dropped the project. Matter of fact, last week.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it easier now to execute a plan as opposed to back then where niggas almost just felt that they had to be on somebody's label or had to get signed? Like now, you can almost just, if you got the skills and the time, you can get to where you want to be. Is it easier now?
I feel like it's easier to get it off. Like it's easier for you to go get your product there.
Right.
But then all of the other stuff to like, when it comes to like building these fan bases and things like that, that's a little harder. Everybody live in their phone.
Yeah.
Like before, we used to go outside, and you can go to somewhere like Bobby Dances or something like that. You can go out South Street and rap on the corner, and you gain however many fans out there. They like you. Yeah. Oh yeah, we rocking. That ain't that way no more. Now you gotta wait to see if somebody gonna see it on the gram or whatever.
Right.
All types of little schemes going on, bots, things. Like this is wild.
What type of reception you've been getting from the content you've been putting on Instagram? Whenever you drop something, man, it raises eyebrows with me and shit.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Overall, what type of response you get?
It's always good. Most of it being a DM and it be heartfelt. You know what I'm saying? So like, the guys that I do get responses and reactions from in Philadelphia, it be niggas that really be going through shit. And they be like, yo, I really needed to hear that.
Right.
It be guys that's like, be active in some real shit, and it's like, yo, I had a guy hit me one time and was like, I wish I had somebody tell me this before. And he was on the run. Yeah. You know what I mean? But he was like, yeah, I wish I had somebody tell me this before I fucked my life. Yeah, basically. I'm like, damn, boy, I should just showed your head, bro. Yeah. I couldn't really tell him nothing too much because it was like, don't get too much into what you know what I mean, got going on. But yeah, I mean, I feel you. I feel where you coming from.
Right.
Yeah.
I see allhiphop.com labeled you as one of the top 75 indie and underground MCs. Yeah. How was that? How was they able to locate what you was doing and shit?
So what's wild is one time a guy named Del P from down here in Philly.
I'm hip to him. I never met him, but go ahead.
Good dude. He had a show. He didn't really know me from nowhere, but he knew me from like a cypher, man. Met, and he had a show, but it was like a little delay. And he was like, yo, can you go up there and rock for me? Like just for a couple of minutes or whatever. I said, hell yeah, I'll go up there. I didn't know, I don't know if you know Skyhook from world famous wake up show. Skyhook, DJ Revolution, Tech.
I heard DJ Revolution.
Yeah. So they Sway Tech and all of them, they show.
Okay.
They was there at Revolution, or whoever their crew is, Mr. Mac. They was there, and she saw me there and was like, dang. I did my shit, and the next thing you know, on Shade 45, she hit me up like, yo, tune in. I got something good for you. And she played a song that I did there. And was like, this guy, y'all gotta look out for him. This is 2015. Yeah. 2015, she like, y'all gotta look out for him. And then she sent me the link, and it was like hip hop top 75. At the time it was top 75. And I see all these names like Childish Gambino and Chance the Rapper. I'm like, damn, this. Then I saw my name. I'm like, yo, this is wild.
Yeah, you in the room.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn. She said, yeah, things gonna change for you. So I said, damn. Then the next year after that, I made the list again. So it was like, oh, they really checking for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they really tapped in because it was like they had the songs and all that. Skyhook basically kept my name, like D1 and all of them. They was on that list and all that. Yeah, she was like, yeah. Then they put me on the album with all them guys.
Right.
Head Crack and all them guys like that. They got a verse from me, put it on there. So then it kind of like took off from there. Yeah, that was a real good joint because it was like that was my first like real recognition outside the city. Yeah. Especially that publication was that's a major jump. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Especially being on Shade 45, Sway Tech, and all them. Yeah, that was just a good jump.
That's what's up. That they was able to locate you. Tell me what this tour that I see you a part of. You, Lik Moss, Low Murder, D.Jones. Yeah. I thought that was a nice little lineup that y'all put together because amongst those guys who I just named, they were some guys who I feel that super talented, but people didn't get it all the way. Right. You dig what I'm saying? Right. People didn't hop on it. So y'all creating an alliance, I thought that was powerful. Each guy that was on that tour. Yeah. Is an incredible MC in his own right. Yeah. But I felt that it was a nice lineup. What has the reception been like with those guys moving around with them?
Yeah, it's cool. Because one thing is, a lot of these guys, what I find out because I really didn't know them. Yeah. Until we really just got to know each other like over this past year. Yeah. And they nothing like how you would see them on the internet. Yeah. Most of the guys. They not like that. You know what I mean? When you meet them in person, you had real one-to-ones with them.
Niggas intelligent, thorough.
Yeah, all that.
Mature.
It don't be none of the because you kind of go into kind of apprehensive. You see some shit on the internet and it's like, yeah. But then once you get to know him, it's like, this nigga's a real good dude.
This nigga, all right,
yeah. You get to talking outside of the music and all that. Yeah. So it's like, that's cool because that got the ego out the room. Right. And now all of us, we pretty much all in the same spot. Like, yo, we all older dudes. We all been doing this grinding. It'd be easier for all of us to just pull together and work. Yeah. So it's been that way right now. We just, we really about to lock in and get revved up for 2025 and just kind of move up the East Coast.
So is it just gonna be a tour, or y'all actually doing some recording together and shit? Some collaborations and shit. Together. Oh yeah.
Yeah, me and Lik Moss got like an EP.
Oh yeah.
We just waiting to drop it.
Lik got skills, man.
Yeah. Lik nasty, man.
He do. He do.
Yeah, we get together and we put together these records. We got about 5 or 6 of them. Me and D.Jones got a lot of records together. And then a lot of the young guys that's coming up, like West 5'9", Zir, my son, SC, all them younger guys coming in. It's like everybody just been working together. We just doing records together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We just only ones that we gotta get with. I know I gotta get with. I don't know about nobody else. I gotta get with Low Murder. So it's like, let's put this together.
Them niggas is fire.
Yeah, hell yeah, they fire.
Real.
I'm telling you gotta see them on stage, man. Yeah. You gotta see them on stage because they one of the few guys that they remind me of me. Like they really like take time to interact with the crowd. Like I'm used to that. Right. MCing. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. All of that rapping over the vocals and they not with none of that shit. Right. They know the word. They got each other ad libs. Like it's like yeah. So I'm on all that. Them Jonesy, he like that real on some MC shit. So, yeah. Cause he moving around with Kissing them. He opening for their tour right now.
What's up?
So we kind of work. You definitely gotta make sure that you we planning around Jonesy too. And it's a lot of good shit, man.
I've always highly recommended the Philly MCs that I work with to go outside of Philly and create alliances and do collaborations and shit. Yeah. Philly guys, sometimes they're not approachable or they're antisocial. You dig? And they just on some Philly shit, man. Yeah. And that's not good in hip hop, man. Like you earn a whole different fan base when you go to New York and get on media platforms. Right. When you go to New York, when you go to Connecticut and get on media platforms, when you collaborate with MCs in Boston, when you collaborate with MCs in Chicago, niggas gotta get out of this bubble. I ain't never seen nothing like it where niggas want to be the king of Philadelphia so bad. What's up with that, man? It's some bad, man. I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania, so I'm on the outside looking in, and I have alliances in all these different cities.
Right.
And when I listen to people talk about rappers from Philly, they be like, man, them some rapping motherfuckers, man. Like Philly is the originators of the 100 bars and shit,
yeah,
like.
Yeah.
From the DVD shit, like just going and blacking out and shit.
Right.
Motherfuckers be amazed at that shit.
Yeah.
You dig? But Philly, for some reason, want to try to figure out who is at the top of the totem pole here. Yeah. You dig? When it's a whole playing field, man, and they just waiting for y'all. But they not gonna approach, man, because of the reputation of the city. Like, that exists. That's something that has to be said.
Yeah.
For real. Reputations can destroy somebody's fucking momentum. I went to Chicago and did some media work with an MC named Benny Franks and the Taylor Boys. These guys is legends out there. And I went out there and I did my media thing with them. And these niggas was thorough as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hustling money, getting balling ass niggas.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, man, that Chirac shit, man, fucked y'all up, man. Like, nobody wants to come here, man. Like, no, because they was so happy that I was coming down there, you know, with the camera. And I was like, man, you niggas is thorough and shit. Like, people think y'all kill motherfuckers here, man. They was like, man, that's some young niggas, man. Like, you know, we can't speak for them and shit. But just the reputation in totality can affect the whole perception of the city. And I be around New York niggas. Yeah. They will deal with Philly guy, but they got to get past the danger element. Like they got to detect if it ain't no danger.
But no, I like that in the city, because guess what? At the end of the day, like I'm not. That ain't my. Like I'm not in the mix like that, right? Like as far as in the streets. Yeah. And a lot of these niggas be having real issues.
In the streets.
Yeah. They be having real issues with each other. Yeah. So it's like, I might be like, yo, pull up on me at the stew. Yeah. Because I know you. I know you and you. And then I have a relationship with you and you. Yo, pull up on me. Yeah. And then I be thinking like, hold on, let me hit these niggas back. Yo.
Make sure they cool.
Yeah. Yo, what's up? Oh, no, I'm cool. All right, bet. No problem.
Do you get that a lot?
What?
And it just fucks up everything. It's good that you got the insight to make the call and see is everything okay.
And that shit be so fickle because it's like, that shit can go left at any moment because it's like, yo, bro, I seen y'all two niggas in the picture together. Yeah. So y'all was cool. Yeah. So I wouldn't think that y'all got nothing going on. Right. And then it's like, suddenly, you got something going on. Yeah. It's like, and y'all, you that shit be delicate. You don't really be like, Yeah, man.
I hate that it's like that, man. I hope it gets better, man, because it's holding people back. Yeah, it is. It is.
The good thing is these guys never put me in no position where they get into that young boy shit like, yo, you gotta pick a side. I ain't into that, bro. Right. That's my man, you my man, y'all two don't fuck with each other. All right, let's move on.
Straight like that. 25, what can we expect from you?
So, 2025, I'm going right back in. I'm working on this project now to get ready to drop at the top of the year, even though I just dropped it, John. But I'm really trying to get another one, get this other one put together. Yeah. Get some more visuals out, but then really focus on this tour. Get this, because I'm really trying to get up to Boston. Okay. Boston, Connecticut, upstate New York and all that. Like we really, Murda, leaking them. Yeah. Because O.B.H, they got a big fan base up that way too. So it's like, yo, we gotta tap in. Let's
Those regions that you just named, they appreciate hip hop a lot more than the major cities and shit. Like when you get to going up there in the New England states, Providence, Boston, Connecticut, all up there, they love that shit. Same with upstate New York. You see what them niggas doing. One of the last things I want to ask you is your appearance on PILLMATIC. Did you hear anything from it? Did you get any feedback?
Yeah. Hey, listen, first of all, the guys down here was like, damn, how you get on the John? Yeah. You know, because that's the thing too. People be too cool for school. They be tapped in, but they might not reach out to you. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Listen, around the city, most people know you from Johnny Mac Lives and shit like that. So niggas be like, yo, what's up with it? Yeah. I'm like, no, he been cool. I ain't never had no just try to reach out or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. But there was that, like, damn, that shit fly. And you know what I mean? Like this, they appreciate that it's niggas from all over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I want more Philly participation, man. Yeah. You tell Lik, me and Lik done had our differences, man. But he's the first guy that I interviewed from O.B.H. because he's super talented and he's lyrical. You dig what I'm saying? But them guys that's on that tour with you, tell them niggas they welcome to get on, man. Even if we gotta have Dre whip something up and y'all get on the same track together and do the Philly boogie. Sure. You know what I'm saying? But my platform is for the underground and shit. It's for the listeners to uncover the I like to call it buried treasure. Yeah. You dig? You gotta, anything that's valuable is covered up. Diamonds, gold, iron ore, gasoline. You dig? So I want people to come to my platform. K-Slay ain't here no more. And I like to feel that I jumped in his shoes as far as being a marketing vehicle for the underground. So tell them niggas, man, like, we trying to get busy, man. You know what I mean? My personality, or what people think of me, I fought everybody. I beefed with everybody. It wasn't just, I beefed with Mano, I beefed with JoJo Capone. I fought niggas that fought with me. If you had a problem with me, then we gonna take it to the max, because I'm not leaving. I ain't getting off the block. That's how I view this shit. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not getting off the block, period. Whatever we got to go through, you gotta suck my dick. You dig? Like, eat a dick, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm not going anywhere. I done already been to the penitentiary and shit like that. I'm not going back there. I like this music shit. I'm getting money. It's open doors. I've traveled all over the world. I ain't getting up off of it. You dig? So if you trying to get down with somebody who gonna fight on your behalf, come get down with me. Because I represent this shit. You know what I'm saying? I got my own in-house producer, P.A. Dre. I'm willing to work with anybody who got some fucking bars, man. You dig? And some people be having a problem being heard. I have a media outlet. I service the MCs. Y'all supposed to come fuck with me. You dig what I'm saying? Like, my reach is crazy, man. Like, I be overseas. I be in fucking London and Paris. I done been all them places on this hip hop shit. So yeah, tell them niggas inquiring. Tell them niggas to come holler, man. I'll put them with Dre. The same process that we did with you. Give me an email address. Send a track. Boom. We do the curating, the artwork, the everything. And once I work with somebody, and I'm relaying this message to you so you can relay it to Philly. Once I do some work with you, my platform is yours. Whenever you drop a new music video, whenever you drop a new project, the marketing is free. Just drop it off to me. Same way, I just posted one of your videos recently. You got a great response.
That's what's up.
You dig? So yeah, I'm glad we was able to clear that up. I appreciate you coming on the platform, man. I'm a big fan of your work. At some point, I would like to do some work with your son as well. And just keep up the good work, man. For real. Did nobody tell you lately that you appreciate it? I appreciate your contributions to hip hop.
I appreciate it.
Everybody ain't supposed to sound the same. Everybody ain't supposed to have the same message or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is like fruit salad. Pick through the salad and get what tastes good to you. You dig?
For sure.
So,
for sure.
Appreciate you.
Wow, thanks a lot. My God, man.
All right.
Hey, yo, check it out. This is the Wild Cowboy with a lot of style, boy, the great Sadat X of Brand Nubian. And you're watching The Dribble on Gully TV. That's right, The Dribble on Gully TV with your man, the Wild Cowboy with a lot of style, boy, one of one, the untraceable, no known DNA, punction up to get beat down. Come on, motherfuckers, come on.